Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but today we are diving these top 5 rare and valuable Lincoln penny. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but holds remarkable value, the United States 1-cent coin from 1978. Stick around as we unravel its history, design, and the incredible worth it could hold today. You might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. The 1978 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, is part of a series that has been in circulation since the late 1700s. By the time the 1970s rolled around, the design of the penny had evolved, but it still featured the beloved image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. The late 1970s were significant years in American history. The nation was grappling with economic challenges, including inflation and an energy crisis. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of pennies to meet the public's demand for small change. But not all 1978 pennies are created equal, and some have a fascinating story to tell. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1978 1-cent coin. On the obverse, we see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has become a symbol of American resilience and democracy. Below Lincoln's image, the inscription, "In God We Trust," serves as a reminder of the nation's values. Flipping the coin over, we find the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's legacy. The details are exquisite, capturing the grandeur of this historical monument. These design elements make the 1978 penny not just a piece of currency, but a cherished artifact of American history. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1978 penny special to collectors. While millions of these coins were minted, a small percentage were produced with unique characteristics that significantly enhance their value. The key to a penny's value lies in its condition and any potential minting errors. Coins that are well preserved and show minimal wear are highly sought after. Additionally, certain 1978 pennies were mistakenly struck with unique features, such as doubling or misalignment, making them exceptionally rare. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies. If you happen to have a 1978 penny that exhibits any unusual characteristics, you could be in possession of a valuable piece of numismatic history. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1978 1-cent coin is the existence of the D mint mark. This indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. While most of these coins are relatively common, a few select pieces from that year feature minting errors or unique characteristics that can dramatically increase their worth. For instance, a 1978 penny with a double die can be worth considerably more than the average penny. These errors occur when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, leading to a coin with doubled images. If you have one of these rare varieties, you could hold a valuable piece of history. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a pristine example of the 1978 1-cent coin, particularly one with a unique minting error or in uncirculated condition, it could be worth an astonishing $53,000, that's right, $53,000 for a single 1978 penny. It's incredible how something that seems so common can hold such extraordinary value. So, if you have a collection of old coins or happen to find a 1978 penny in your change, take a closer look. It could be worth much more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their hidden treasures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a discovery. Top 2, we're focusing on a specific penny that holds a significant place in American numismatic history, the 1976 United States 1-cent coin. You might think it's just another penny, but trust me, there's much more to it than meets the eye. Stick around as we uncover its history, design, and the incredible worth it could hold today. You just might have a hidden treasure in your pocket. The 1976 1-cent coin was produced during a momentous year for the United States, as the nation celebrated its bicentennial, 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The U.S. Mint released a special series of coins to commemorate this occasion, including a redesign of the penny, which adds to its allure. In 1976, the U.S. was navigating a time of change. The economy was dealing with challenges, including inflation and a shifting global landscape. Despite these issues, the mint continued to produce coins in large quantities, ensuring that the American public had access to the currency they needed. This context gives the 1976 penny its unique historical significance, making it not just a piece of currency, but a symbol of a nation celebrating its heritage. Now, let's dive into the design of the 1976 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image has graced the penny since 1909, symbolizing freedom, democracy, and resilience, but in 1976, the reverse side underwent a special redesign for the bicentennial celebration. Instead of the traditional Lincoln Memorial, the coin features a depiction of a colonial drum, a nod to the spirit of revolution and the fight for independence. Surrounding this image are the words 1776 to 1976, marking the 200-year anniversary. This design change not only commemorates an important milestone but also adds a unique twist to a coin that has remained largely unchanged for decades. So, what makes the 1976 penny special in the eyes of collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, a small number are distinguished by unique characteristics that significantly enhance their value. The key factors that determine a coin's value include its condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, are highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, certain variants of the 1976 penny are more valuable due to minting errors, such as double strikes or misalignments. These unique features are what collectors are really after. If you have a 1976 penny that stands out due to a rare error, you could be in possession of a valuable piece of numismatic history. Among the fascinating features of the 1976 1-cent coin is the presence of the D mint mark, which indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. While most of these coins are common, a select few feature minting errors that can dramatically increase their worth. One particularly sought-after variant is the 1976 penny with a double die, where the design appears slightly blurred or doubled due to a misaligned die during the minting process. These coins are rarer and highly prized among collectors, and if you're lucky enough to have one, it could be a valuable find. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a pristine example of the 1976 1-cent coin, especially one with a unique minting error or in uncirculated condition, it could be worth an astounding $53,000, that's right, $53,000 for a single 1976 penny. It's truly astonishing how something that seems so ordinary can hold such extraordinary value. So, if you have a collection of old coins or happen to find a 1976 penny in your change, take a closer look. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 3, we're diving into a coin that may seem ordinary but holds incredible value, the United States 1-cent coin from 1982. Stick around as we uncover its history, design, and the astonishing worth it could hold today. You might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. The 1982 1-cent coin is significant not only because of its design but also due to the changes in coin composition that occurred that year. Up until this point, pennies were primarily made of copper. However, rising copper prices led the U.S. Mint to alter the penny's composition. This year marked a transition to a zinc core, with a thin copper plating, which would drastically change the way the penny was produced. The economic climate of the early 1980s was challenging, characterized by high inflation and a shifting global economy. As the U.S. navigated these turbulent waters, the mint was busy minting billions of pennies to meet public demand, laying the groundwork for what would become a very interesting year for collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 1-cent coin. On the obverse, we find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner. This image has graced the penny since 1909, serving as a symbol of American democracy and resilience. Flipping the coin over, the reverse features the familiar Lincoln Memorial. This design has been in place since 1959, commemorating Lincoln's legacy. The details of the memorial are striking, capturing the grandeur of this national monument. The combination of Lincoln's image and the memorial makes the 1982 penny not just currency, but a representation of American history. So, what makes the 1982 penny special to collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, certain variants and characteristics can significantly increase their value. The key factors determining a coin's worth include its condition, rarity, and any minting errors. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been used in transactions, are highly coveted by collectors. Additionally, some 1982 pennies were mistakenly struck in the old copper composition, making them extremely rare. These unique characteristics are what collectors are really searching for. If you have a 1982 penny that stands out, it might just be a valuable find. Among the intriguing features of the 1982 1-cent coin is the existence of various mint marks, including the P for Philadelphia and the D for Denver. While most of these coins are fairly common, certain varieties can fetch impressive prices. The 1982 copper penny, in particular, is a sought-after variant. Only a limited number of these were minted before the transition to zinc, making them exceptionally rare. If you happen to have one, it could be worth a significant amount. Another interesting variant is the 1982 penny with a double die. This occurs when the coin is struck with a die that has misalignment, resulting in a doubling effect on the design. These error coins are incredibly popular among collectors and can also drive up value. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a pristine example of the 1982 1-cent coin, especially one of the rare copper variants or a unique error, it could be worth an astonishing $47,000, that's right, $47,000 for a single 1982 penny. It's remarkable how something so commonplace can hold such extraordinary value. So, if you have a collection of old coins or come across a 1982 penny in your change, be sure to take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a goldmine. Top 4, we're focusing on a specific penny that might appear ordinary at first glance but holds remarkable potential, the United States 1-cent coin from 1974. Stay tuned as we explore its intriguing history, unique design, and the astonishing value it could hold today. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting for you. The 1974 1-cent coin is part of a pivotal era in American coinage. The early 1970s were marked by significant economic challenges, including inflation and changes in metal prices. During this time, the U.S. Mint was tasked with producing millions of pennies to meet public demand, as small denominations were crucial for everyday transactions. 1974 was particularly interesting for collectors, as it was the final year that the penny was primarily composed of copper before the Mint made a transition to a new alloy in the coming years. This gives the 1974 penny a unique position in the timeline of American coinage. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1974 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, we find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image has been a symbol of American ideals since it first appeared on the penny in 1909, representing freedom, democracy, and the enduring spirit of the nation. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of the country's most revered presidents. The intricate details of the memorial capture its grandeur and significance, serving as a reminder of Lincoln's lasting legacy. This classic design has made the 1974 penny a beloved piece of American currency. What makes the 1974 penny particularly intriguing to collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, certain characteristics can greatly enhance their value. The condition of the coin plays a vital role in determining worth. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been used in transactions, are highly prized by collectors. Additionally, some 1974 pennies were minted with unique errors or variations that make them stand out. These could include double dies, where the design appears double due to a misalignment during the minting process, or other minting anomalies that can significantly increase a coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rarities, and if you have a 1974 penny that exhibits any unusual characteristics, You could be in possession of something truly special. Among the fascinating aspects of the 1974 1-cent coin is the existence of different mint marks. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, while the absence of a mint mark signifies that it was produced in Philadelphia. While most of these coins are fairly common, certain variants can be extraordinarily valuable. The 1974 penny with a double die is particularly sought after. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, resulting in a doubling of the design elements. These coins can command impressive prices in the collector's market. Furthermore, there are a limited number of 1974 pennies that were mistakenly struck in a higher copper content, which adds to their desirability. If you happen to have one of these rare variants, it could be worth a significant amount. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a pristine example of the 1974 1-cent coin, especially one with a unique minting error or in uncirculated condition, it could be worth an astounding $57,000, that's right, $57,000 for a single 1974 penny. It's incredible how something so seemingly ordinary can hold such extraordinary value. So, if you have a collection of old coins or come across a 1974 penny in your change, take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. Top 5 and last rare coin for you. We're focusing on a penny that may seem commonplace but has surprising value, the United States 1-cent coin from 1987. Stick around as we dive into its history, design, and the impressive worth it could hold today. You might just discover a hidden treasure in your collection. The 1987 1-cent coin is a fascinating piece of American currency, minted during a time when the U.S. economy was experiencing significant changes. The late 1980s saw shifts in inflation rates and a focus on modernizing coinage to reflect contemporary values. Despite the economic landscape, the mint continued to produce billions of pennies to meet the demand for everyday transactions. By this time, the penny had undergone changes in its composition, moving from a primarily copper structure to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. This shift was driven by rising copper prices, making the 1987 penny not only a staple of American currency but also an interesting artifact of economic history. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1987 1-cent coin. On the obverse, we see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This image has symbolized American ideals since it was first introduced in 1909, representing freedom, perseverance, and the democratic spirit of the nation. On the reverse side, the familiar Lincoln Memorial graces the coin, a tribute to one of America's most revered leaders. The intricate details of the memorial not only highlight its architectural beauty but also serve as a reminder of Lincoln's enduring legacy and the values he stood for. So, what makes the 1987 penny special in the eyes of collectors? While millions of these coins were produced, specific characteristics can significantly increase their value. The condition of the coin is crucial. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been in circulation, are highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, there are certain variants and minting errors that can make a 1987 penny particularly desirable. Coins with double dies, where the design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process, are rare and highly prized in the collector's market. If you have one of these error coins, you could have a valuable treasure on your hands. Among the unique aspects of the 1987 1-cent coin are its mint marks. The D indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, while the absence of a mint mark means it was produced in Philadelphia. While most of these coins are relatively common, specific variants can command impressive prices. The 1987 penny with a double die is particularly sought after. These error coins are not just interesting, they can also significantly boost the coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rarities, and if you happen to have a 1987 penny that stands out due to a unique feature, it could be worth a considerable amount. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a pristine example of the 1987 1-cent coin, especially one with a unique minting error or in uncirculated condition, it could be worth an astonishing $41,000, that's right, $41,000 for a single 1987 penny. It's incredible how something so seemingly ordinary can hold such extraordinary value. So, if you have a collection of old coins or stumble upon a 1987 penny in your change, take a closer look. You could be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their fascinating stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!